Hi everyone, welcome to Lilybets Divinity Life. I'm still dealing with this. So this is going to be a general reading. This may resonate with some of you may not. Let me know and please comment below. I've been seeing my my Healing Yourself reading cards, and I know that when I see them, every time I move something and I see them, I know they're calling for me to read them. So this is gonna come from Healing Yourself energy reading, energy cards. So this is gonna be a message for someone, I'm pretty sure, and I think they're giving two messages, but you let me know if it resonates with you and what you think about it, or if you think this is for somebody else. And as always, thank you everyone for all the support on my Facebook and my YouTube. Not sure if this is gonna go on my YouTube, but if it does, thank you. So this is from Heal Yourself reading cards. And the first cards that came out was Pride, Procrastinate, Cycles, Phoenix Rising, Take off your mask. So hopefully you couldn't hear that. It's my stomach. It's always comical. So the first card that came out was Pride. This card is always about and telling someone to stop being so prideful. To bring your pride down, let go of it. Because when people have their pride up, they tend to be harsh with their words. They tend to not be who they really are. If it's in a situation that they're only thinking about winning, they're telling you to get rid of the pride because it's not serving you. And they're also asking you to, are you constantly arguing with someone or arguing with people and always have to be right about everything because you just can't let go of your pride? They're asking you to stop doing that, people. They're asking you to, take a look at yourself and see if you are fighting with people, if you are always feeling that you always have to be right. They're like asking you to let go of that because they're saying that it doesn't serve you in any situation that you're in right now. So, and they also tell you, that by you holding on to pride, to the shadow of pride, you are stopping yourself from progressing mentally and spiritually and emotionally. So they're telling people that have been having their pride up, they're saying to you, listen, bring it down a notch. So yeah, so that was the first card, and it's also 7, and for to me 7 is a very strong number, it's a very spiritual number. So I know that by seeing that number, they're telling someone, put your pride down, and because you're keeping yourself from being your true self and from something good progressing in your life, because you're constantly trying to be right. And and it's a hard thing for a lot of people to let go of their pride. Like for me, I have a lot of pride, people. But admitting is a start, right? I have a lot of pride, and when I was younger, I always had to be right. And that's another thing. When you have pride to the point that you're arguing with everyone and you always gotta be right, you become very judgmental. And you don't want that. You don't want to be that person. And what's funny is that the other card that came off was take off your mask. And that's why I say, I think this is 2 different readings for 2 different groups or 2 different people. So please comment below and let me know what you think of this reading. Because the other card that came out was take off your mask. And take off your mask is all about, you know, a person putting on a mask and a show for other people, or, you know, being something that they're not, just to please other people. And when I see take off your mask, I always tell people, you know, don't try to please everyone or be something that you're not, because that's not fair to you to be that for someone else just to make other people happy. And when I also see that, I think, you know, and don't do it, especially for those people that you know they're not worth your energy and they don't even appreciate the things that you're doing. So I always see take off your mask as look within you and ask yourself that question. Are you being true to you? Are you being true to who you really are? Or are you just trying to be something that someone else wants you to be? Take off your mask is a very serious card to me, because it makes you ask a lot of questions and look deep within yourself and look at your surrounding and what's going on in your life at the moment, and to ask yourself these questions that you may not want to ask yourself. But once you take off your mask and you are true to yourself, things start to flow the right way for you. And honestly, if you have to always have a mask when you're around people and always act a certain way when, you know, just to please other people, you're not being true to yourself. And really, do you want to be around those people that you have to act a certain way and never be your true self in front of those people? That's not your tribe, okay? It's not your tribe. So take off your mask. Pride, that's why I say that's for a completely different person. And then it's almost like these cards are telling me different stories in each card, and it's not saying a complete story like they normally do. Because the next one is procrastination. Procrastination, there may be someone out here or a group of you that have been procrastinating on going forward towards what it is that you want, what it is that you should be doing, you know. And every time I see procrastination, I always tell people, my procrastinating people, stop. Do what it is that you want to do. Start that project that you want to start. Start doing those things that you want to do. Stop putting it on the back burner, especially if you're procrastinating over other people because you're too busy with other people. Hello. Start moving forward towards what it is that you want. Use the new moon that's coming on the 3rd, okay, at 6:01 a.m. Eastern time, because I'm in Connecticut. Yeah, procrastinating to me is always tell them, stop procrastinating. Let's get it going. Let's move. Especially with this new moon that is all about action and moving forward and going forward and going for what you want. Yes. And about communication and all of that. And then the next card was cycle. Cycle tells me that someone is going through, well, they're going through an ending of a cycle. They're going through the endings of things that needed to end some time ago, and now they're starting to end. And they're starting to end cycles. And I said this in another video, I believe, because these cards, the same cards keep coming out. When they keep coming out in different decks, it's just a message for someone telling them, are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening? And cycle to me is the ending of a cycle for something new to come. New moon, people. New moon. And it's also endings of karma. Karma cycles ending. New beginnings starting for someone. So if you're having a tough time right now, know that This is happening because the cycle is ending for you on that chapter in your life, if that makes any sense. And that's kind of deep to me, because the first thing I felt was someone ending something, like a relationship or something that they have been clinging on to for some time and didn't serve them, and them coming full circle to the end of it. This could be also for a group of you who are coming to the end of financial problems, hardship. It's an ending of karma. And when it's a cycle end of past karma, it's not coming back. It's the ending, and that's it. You have completed what you were supposed to complete. The lesson that you were supposed to learn from it, it all has been completed. So I like that card, cycle. And then the next one was, the last one was Phoenix rising. Some of you are going to be rising from above. Some of you may have, are having things falling apart around them, okay? Phoenix rising to me is all about that. And to me it's almost like magical, because she has her hand like that, and she's there's like smoke and all of this light. It's like a magical thing to me when I see this card. That's what I get from it. I get like, you're going through all of this, and she looks very concentrated on it, and she looks very like, almost like in pain, like if something was hurtful for her. But look at what she does. And there's a book that's opening. I never noticed that. There's a book that's opening, and there's in the back things almost look like ghost figures and faces, but it's telling you you're going through things, probably even things from your past that have been haunting you for some time. And what they're telling you is you are going to rise like the phoenix. All these things have to happen to you. All of these things are happening to you because they were supposed to happen, and they were going to happen regardless. Please, if this makes sense to someone, please let me know. They're telling you, even though it's happening, it was supposed to happen, even though it may seem terrible to you what's going on, know that you will rise like the phoenix, and you will be better in such a better situation